My beloved child, listen closely to what I'm telling you right now. This moment is not a coincidence. You didn't just scroll into this message. I pulled you here with divine precision because I'm about to flip your entire story. Your midnight season is ending. Your chapter of delay, lack, and not enough is being shut permanently. At and in its place, I am opening a chapter of surplus, peace, and unexpected provision that you couldn't have even imagined. Tonight, at 11 p.m., something will begin shifting in the spirit, and by the time the clock strikes, a miracle will already be in motion with your name written on it in gold. I know you've been trying to figure out how. I know you've silently calculating every expense, every payment, wondering if you'll make it. I've seen you refresh that account screen with anxiety in your chest. I saw you cry behind that closed door. No one noticed. But I noticed. I always notice. And I did not just see your tears. I collected them. I turned them into seeds. And now your harvest is coming. Not a small harvest, but a pressed down, shaken together, overflowing kind of harvest that only I can deliver. You are not too late for this blessing. You are right on time for the overflow. Type in comment, one receive this divine overflow upon my life now. Let me tell you something holy and true. I don't need years to turn your life around. I only need one moment, and this is that moment. Do not doubt what I can do with just one act of your faith. When you believe, doors open. When you expect, heaven responds. I have already prepared divine resources to reach your hands. The resources are not coming from the job, the bank, or the loan. They are coming from my storehouse in heaven, and I do not run out. I am about to release favor in strange places. Expect people to start remembering you. Expect forgotten blessings to resurface. Expect checks you didn't plan for. It is all under my plan. If this word speaks to your spirit, I invite you to like this video right now. Let heaven see your agreement and move on your behalf. And if this message could touch someone else who needs it, share it as your seed of love. Subscribe to stay aligned with what I'm releasing. You've been sowing quietly. You've been giving when it hurt. You've been praying when no one saw you. And now I say enough of the wilderness. Sufi, enough of surviving. You are stepping into a season of divine ease. I will make your efforts multiply. You will do less and gain more. You will rest while I release. You will sleep while angels deliver. You've cried long enough at night. I'm giving you rest that can't buy. My peace is covering your home. My wind is blowing through your bank account. And my favor is chasing you into rooms where your name was already written down in heaven. Type in comment, I believe my name is already written in favor. Do not let fear grip you anymore. The voice that said you'll always be behind, that you'll never catch up. That voice is a lie. I am silencing the enemy tonight. You are not cursed. You are not left behind. You are chosen, appointed, anointed. I did not bring you this far to abandon you. And I'm not just providing money. I'm restoring confidence, joy, and divine direction. You will walk into rooms with boldness again. You will speak again without shame. You will laugh again, and it won't be fake this time. The season of hating and hustling alone is over. You didn't miss your moment. Your moment has arrived, and it's sweeter because of the storm. Now is the time for payback. Now is the time for glory. What they took from you, I will restore sevenfold. What was denied will now be offered. Your obedience has reached heaven, and heaven never forgets obedience. I saw you worship when you didn't feel like it. I heard your prayers when you were too tired to speak. You are not invisible to me. You are my beloved, and tonight the shift is in motion. Type in comment, I trust the shift happening in my life today. Everything is coming together. Don't try to figure it out. Just be still and watch how I work. I'm changing things faster than your logic can process. Don't panic when things move suddenly. That's how divine momentum looks. Sudden approvals, sudden deposits, sudden emails, sudden favor. You're entering a season of rapid answers. The prayers that took years are going to be answered in days. I'm redeeming the time you thought was lost. I'm folding miracles into minutes. I'm rushing answers to your doorstep. Important note for true Christians. We deeply appreciate your support in helping us spread God's message of hope, love, and blessings. If this message has inspired or uplifted you, please consider showing your gratitude by giving a $40 super thanks. Your contribution helps us continue creating more content that touches lives and brings people closer to God. By clicking the Super Thanks button below, you are not only supporting our hard work, but also helping to extend God's love to more hearts around the world. Thank you for being part of this mission and for your generous support. My child, I've never broken a promise, and I won't start now. This blessing is not just money. It's about lifting the weight off your soul. It's about breaking generational patterns. It's about showing the world that my hand is still mighty. You've watched others celebrate while you suffered. Now the celebration is coming to your house. You will not be empty another day. You will not explain another delay. I am accelerating your breakthrough and clearing every spiritual traffic jam that stood in your way. Type in comment, I'm ready for acceleration and overflow right now. You were born for this kind of blessing. You were not created for struggle. You were designed to reign. You were created in my image, and I do not lack. I don't beg, I don't borrow, and I surely do not fail. Walk into this blessing knowing you carry my name, and I never allow my name to be mocked. What's coming is not just good, it's divine. The earth will see what I do for you and know that I am God. They will look and say, that could only be the Lord. And you will look back and say, He did it for me. The time has come. Open your heart, open your spirit, and watch me move. At 11 p.m., my glory will sweep through the atmosphere like a tidal wave of peace and provision. The sound will not be heard by human ears, but your spirit will feel it. A divine bell will ring, announcing the end of your financial drought. Where you once felt forgotten, you will now feel favored. Where it once felt like you had to force every opportunity, now doors will open without struggle. That one door you cried over, fasted for, and believed for even when others mocked you, it is unlocking. That long-awaited call, that breakthrough that always seemed just beyond your grasp, will now land in your hands with undeniable clarity. My child, you're not stuck. You were being stationed. You were not being denied. You were being aligned. And tonight, heaven has said yes. You are not waiting anymore. You are stepping in. You do not have to figure out the strategy. You only have to trust the source. I am your source. I am Jehovah Jireh. I am not moved by recession. I am not limited by what's in your hand, because I've already prepared what's in my hand for you. Saw your faith when you had no reason to keep going. Saw your yes in private when nobody clapped for you. I have stored a reward that will overflow into your future. Type in comment, I trust God's timing, even when I don't understand it. You were preserved for purpose. When the pressure could have broken you, I shielded you. When the stress could have consumed you, I surrounded you. That wasn't luck. It was my hand. It wasn't coincidence. It was my covenant. I never forgot what I promised you. You are not a background story. I'm about to make you a headline miracle. They will say, how did they come out of that storm blessed? And your answer will be, because God never left my side. Even now, as this message plays, angels are standing at your gate. Solutions are being written into conversations you don't even know about. Systems are being redirected to favor you. If you feel this word is confirming your season, like, share, and subscribe to carry it forward. You will look back and say, that was the moment it changed. That was the night my peace returned. That was when my bank account shifted. That was when my faith became sight. This moment was prophesied into your life long before you faced the problem. I'm not a last-minute God. I'm a perfectly timed Father. Every second I delayed was preparation for a greater release. And now that you've reached this moment, I'm not holding back. I am commanding overflow to break out in every dry place. I'm replacing cycles of anxiety with seasons of abundance. You will be able to breathe again, live again, build again. Type in comment, my breakthrough is bigger than my past pain. Read my promises out loud tonight. Speak life into your situation. The same word that created the stars is now creating solutions in your name. I am not just healing your finances. I am healing your confidence. I am reminding you who you are. You are not broken. You are not behind. You are not cursed. You are my chosen. And I have written favor over your life like a banner the enemy cannot erase. You will receive phone calls that shock you. You will receive deposits that exceed your expectations. What looked like rejection was simply redirection. And now I am revealing what you could not see before. Important note for true Christians. We deeply appreciate your support in helping us spread God's message of hope, love, and blessings. If this message has inspired or uplifted you, please consider showing your gratitude by giving a $40 super thanks. Your contribution helps us continue creating more content that touches lives and brings people closer to God. By clicking the Super Thanks button below, you are not only supporting our hard work, but also helping to extend God's love to more hearts around the world. Thank you for being part of this mission and for your generous support. There is something they left behind, an item, a token, a letter, a gift. You thought it was lost. You thought it didn't matter, but it's about to resurface. When it does, understand this. It is not just sentimental, it is supernatural. Their spirit is not trapped, it is free. And it is working with me to make sure you don't give up now. That item will carry a message, and when you hold it, you will feel a wave of peace that cannot be explained. That is me confirming this word. I am cleansing your home. As you hear this, I am walking through each room and remove the residue of grief, the heaviness, the spiritual dust, the weight of unanswered questions. I am removing it all. That feeling of tightness in your chest will loosen. That fog in your mind will lift. You are being given spiritual clarity. Your eyes will see the ones who pretended to care but carried secret intentions. I will expose the ones who smiled at your pain. I am bringing divine exposure to the ones who stayed silent when they should have spoken. Type in comments. 1. Receive healing. I receive truth. I receive peace today. Bitterness cannot bring the dead back, but love can carry their light forward. You will not live in sorrow forever. You will not stay stuck in the moment of loss. You are rising again, and this time you rise with fire in your spirit and angels on your side. I have broken the chains of guilt that you never should have worn. I have shattered the lies that made you think you were cursed. You are not cursed. You are chosen. You are not alone. You are surrounded. Let them talk. Let them wonder how you made it. Let them question your joy, because what's coming for you is divine. It is unexpected restoration. It is holy justice. It is laughter rising from places that forgot what joy feels like. And when it happens, you'll know it was me. I am the Lord, and I never left you, not even for a moment. Now rise and prepare. Your moment of truth is near. You may carry burdens that were never yours to begin with. You may walk forward but feel chains around your soul that you can't quite name. But I, the Lord, your God, see those chains. I see how tightly they've been wrapped by deception, by false loyalty, by quiet manipulation. The one you lost tried to warn you. Their silence in their final days was not indifference. It was divine interruption. They knew their time was ending, but they believed this moment would come. This very moment, right now, where I would speak through this message to free you. I want you to pause, breathe again, because what I'm about to reveal next will unlock something ancient in your soul. That person you've doubted in your spirit, the one you never had full peace about, they've been masking their true intention for years. They used your vulnerability as a weapon. They used your kindness as a doorway, and they made sure to always be just kind enough to stay close. But I am shining a light now. Your loved one in heaven saw this darkness circling you like a cloud and interceded before me. They said your name with such urgency that all of heaven stopped to listen. Archangel Michael was dispatched, not to frighten you, but to awaken you. You are in a season of unveiling, and when the veil lifts, you must be prepared to see both beauty and betrayal. Type, "I'm ready for the truth," in the comments if your spirit feels this. You were never meant to stay stuck in that confusion. Heaven has had its eye on you this entire time. The moment you thought nobody saw you hurting, the moment you swallowed your questions and tried to be strong for everyone else, I was there. I was watching, holding your breaking heart in my hands, and so was your loved one. They hovered near you in spirit. They whispered to your dreams. They tried to send signs, but your heart was too burdened to recognize them. Now I have cleared the interference. This message is sacred. It is a release. It is heaven's way of saying, you matter enough for a whole divine rescue operation. Don't scroll past this. Like, comment, and share this if you know it's for someone else too. I am lifting the weight now. That heavy guilt you carried about their final moments. It wasn't your fault. You couldn't have done more than you did. They knew how much you loved them. They carried that love with them as they crossed over. But they also carried this message for you. And the reason you are hearing it now is because timing in heaven is perfect. This is your divine appointment. The chains that wrapped around your peace break in the spirit. That person who pretended to be an ally, they are being exposed. Not to shame them, but to release you. I'm not interested in revenge. I'm interested in your freedom. Tap the heart and send a small thank you if you feel this was a gift from me. Even something like $2 or $5 becomes a holy offering when it's sent with love. Just tap the heart icon, choose the amount, and let heaven handle the rest. You've been walking with a limp in your soul, trying to keep moving while dragging in spoken grief and unseen warfare. But not anymore. I'm calling angels to your side. Archangel Michael is not just whispering. He is standing guard. He is breaking every word curse spoken in secret against you. He is retrieving blessings stolen by deception. And most of all, he is delivering this message straight to the depths of your being. You are not alone. The one who left you in this world is still speaking through heaven's voice. Their love for you has not ended. It has multiplied. Type 1, receive divine protection in the comments if you feel guarded by heaven. Every time you cried, even if you didn't say a word aloud, your spirit shouted through the heavens. I heard, I responded, but now I am moving beyond just comforting you. I'm revealing truth. This truth may sting, but it will also save you. You are stronger than your past. You are greater than the opinions of those who misunderstood you. You are not meant to walk surrounded by wolves wearing sheep's clothing. The one you love saw it clearly in their final moments. They begged me not to let you fall prey to the lies. So I didn't. I waited until this moment when your spirit was ready. Like, share, and comment. I choose healing over silence if this touched your soul. I know you carried secrets that weren't even yours to carry. You've taken on responsibility for the way things ended. But heaven is clearing your name in the spirit. You will see a shift in your atmosphere. Conversations will begin to change. That person who always acted close but never brought you peace, they will reveal themselves without you needing to do a thing. My light is exposing what's been hidden. Your job is to stay in truth, to stay in love, and to stay connected to this message until the very end, because healing is already happening as you read. This message is not fiction. It's not coincidence. It's confirmation. You've been visited. You've been remembered. And now you've been chosen to rise above all of it. Heaven sees you, and I, the Lord, your God, am holding you through every word of this. You have been carrying pain that was never yours to carry. The lies others spoke over you, the way they made you feel small, the way they twisted your kindness into weakness, it has all added up inside your soul. But I, the Lord, your God, say enough. This is the moment I begin peeling those layers off you, one by one. You will begin to feel lighter. You will begin to feel free, because heaven has moved for you. The angels are not silent. I have sent Archangel Michael to shield your soul from further harm, and I pour divine clarity into your spirit. You were not wrong to feel what you felt. That discomfort around them, that was me warning you. That tension in your chest when they speak, that was your soul reacting hidden betrayal. You were born with discernment, but you were taught to doubt it. Not anymore. This is your time to believe in what your heart already knows. Do you understand how powerful your spirit is when it connects back to me? Do you know what happens when you stop second-guessing the whispers of being sending? A flood of healing enters. Chains break, truths rise, and the ones who plotted your downfall get exposed. Not because you retaliate, but because I defend the humble. The one you lost is not gone. They are alive in the realm of the Spirit, standing beside the angels and watching this moment unfold. They are rejoicing because you finally know what they knew. You finally feel what they felt. They wanted to warn you before they passed. They saw something they couldn't explain. Now that you see it, you will begin to rise in strength. You will speak with courage. You will walk away from people who drain your light. And trust me to bring in new ones who love you the way you were always meant to be loved. I know your heart has questioned this. Why didn't they tell me earlier? Why was I left in the dark? And I say to you, because the time wasn't right. Your heart wasn't ready. The pain would have destroyed you back then. But now, after all you've endured, after every storm you've survived, you are strong enough to receive truth and still rise. Strong enough to love someone from heaven and still let go of their physical absence. Strong enough to stand in front of manipulation and say, no more. You are rising, and your rising will confuse many. They thought they had you figured out. They thought you would stay weak, stay silent, stay broken. But I have flipped the script. The one who mourned will now rejoice. The one who was forgotten will now be seen. The one who grieved in silence will now speak with clarity, purpose, and power. And yes, you may still feel the ache of loss. That is holy. Grief is not weakness. It's a sign of love so deep it never dies. But do not let that grief become a prison. Your loved one does not want that. They are not resting in sadness. They are resting in light. And they are cheering for you. Their message has reached you because they asked me for this exact moment. You were not left behind. You were prepared for a comeback. What you thought was the end was actually divine preparation. The betrayal, the confusion, the silence from those around you, it all led you to this holy revelation. And now that you see it, nothing will ever be the same again. You're stepping into a future that is guarded by heaven, powered by truth, and written with the ink of redemption.